The spectacular peaks of the French Alps, still dotted with patches of snow despite the summer heat. The Jazeera mountain pass is more than 2,300 meters high. For these riders, it's a tantalizing test of strength and part of a campaign for a women's Tour de France. The world's most famous bike race is exclusively for men.
We want a women's race equal to the men's because the Tour de France is monument, it's the race. So the best way to encourage young women to cycle is with media coverage of a big women's race.
5 years ago, this group of women set out to raise awareness about the inequalities in professional cycling. Each July, they ride all 21 stages of the Tour. It's a challenging route of nearly 3,500 kilometres, but they do so in conditions far less comfortable than the men's, with traffic, a modest support team, no prize money or fanfare. This year, these international riders have joined them.
We're everyday girls, we've got full-time jobs, and if we can do it, anybody can do it.
We've got a lot of fatigue in the legs. There's a lot of emotions all over the place as well, because it's quite draining mentally as well as physically, because we don't have the support that the professionals have.
In the 1980s, the organisers of the Tour de France experimented with a women's race, but they said that it failed to attract enough public and media attention. But times have changed. Women's sport is popular, and now the organisers are saying that they are considering an equivalent women's race. The ASO company that runs the Tour has yet to provide details of a future race, but it's expected to be longer than their one-day women's event. These Tour enthusiasts say it would be a welcome addition to the cycling calendar.
Our Women's World Cup team had lots of coverage, so why not a Women's Tour de France?
At the end of the 18th stage, the GALIBIER pass is a grueling climb, but the prospect of a women's tour makes the effort worthwhile.
I'm euphoric at the idea that the organisers of the tour think it is possible to create a big stage race in France for women riders. They really deserve it.
Reaching the top is overwhelming for some, but the sense of achievement is clear. And with only days until the end of the 3-week challenge, these women are riding high. Natacha, Butler, the GALIBIER Pass, the Alps, France.